on, YouTube? What you doing, huh? Getting some money? Yeah, I hope you're getting some money. You better be getting some money. If you didn't know, it's Block Life Vlogs, aka the Truck and Block, back with another video. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the thumbs up and notification bell. Does not cost you a thing. Interact with me, I interact back. And if you don't like my videos, hit the dislike. YouTube analytics, right? So, just got me something to eat. Taco Casa, if you can see it over there. I'm out here in Moore, Oklahoma at a Tractor Supply. It's right behind these trees here. They got this bridge that conveniently goes to the other side over here for you to do some shopping. And right on the other side of this Tractor Supply is a bubble tea store that I ordered a bubble tea from before I went and got some Taco Casa. I put that tea up in my truck before I walked over to Taco Casa. I didn't want it to get too hot on the walk over there. Not only that, I didn't want nothing stupid happening, like dropping it or whatever. I like them bubble teas. They grew on me. At first, I thought I wouldn't like them. They're pretty good. But right now, I'm going to enjoy this meal back in my truck, along with that bubble tea. Probably catch me a flick on Netflix. I don't know. Find something to watch. You know, it's hard to find movies to watch when you're a trucker because you end up going through every single movie that you ever wanted to see, whether it's Amazon Prime or whatever. But I'll find something to watch. All right, so it's a whole new day. Delivered to that Tractor Supply in Moore, Oklahoma. Then I went over in the same city, got live loaded, the feed place. Took that over back to Waco. Dropped that in the drop lot in Waco. They call it Satellite Yard. And they headed down here to Houston, where I'm waiting to get live loaded with that material right there that he's carrying and shimmying through the door. As you can see, they got to kind of angle it a certain kind of way just to get it out of that door. It's a brand new warehouse. Still getting things together. Got these flatbedders over here that they're loading. Got a whole team of guys, about 5 forklifts. Getting these guys loaded up, man. And me, I'm waiting. I'm waiting to get loaded with the same material. I don't know how much they're gonna be able to fit on here. We'll see. None of my business. I'm just here to pick up the load. I'm gonna take this back to the Deekman terminal in KCK. Drop it at the terminal. Go home for a 34-hour reset. And then I'll be picking up another load from that same terminal and taking that to, I believe, Louisville, Kentucky. Before I state something unfactual, I'll check right now. Yep, Louisville, Kentucky. But the topic of this video, like I stated earlier, is how to choose a carrier or how to choose a company to go with. Now, when you're fresh out of school, you're gonna have a ton of options. Yeah, I mean, almost every mega carrier is going to want you to work for them, depending on your history, your driving record, and where you live. You know, some places you have a lot more dedicated runs, and some places you got to, you know, travel to get to those dedicated runs. Like my city, I have to drive at least 30-40 minutes for a good paying dedicated run. Now I have some out my way, but they're not paying that much. You know, they treat me like I'm brand new. They want me to come in at, you know, $25 an hour, and I'm not doing that. Or 30 cents per mile. I'm not doing that. But When you're brand new, man, you got tons of options. If you have a clean record, like I do. You got some stuff on your record, man, you might have to go with a Western Express or someone that's not gonna, a company that's not gonna judge you on what happened previous to you applying with them. And that's no dig at Western Express, it's just facts. A lot of people that apply there probably got a ticket on their record that, you know, USX or Warner or someone like that didn't want to take, and they had to move on. I started off at USX. I tried to get on with Warner, but I'm gonna tell y'all something real quick that I don't really talk about on my videos, and it's really nobody's business, but I caught a charge almost 15 years ago now, man. I'm almost 35 years old. Caught a charge dang near 15 years ago, man. And at that time, it was like 12 years old. So it was a HR lady that hit me up about it, and she was like, what's this? And I'm like, I thought you only went back like 5 years, maybe 7 years max. She's like, no, we go all the way back. So I'm like, you go past 10 years? She's like, yeah, well, we can't accept that, so we're not gonna hire you based upon it. Now, if you watch my previous videos, I got a video from when I first started trucking where I explained in detail how I felt about that. And I was very upset, but it's funny now, you know, now I've been trucking for a minute now. It's funny because she did take me because of an old charge that I got that was non-violent, that had nothing to do with vehicles. No weapons involved, no drugs. It was petty theft. She didn't want her to take me for that. So, I mean, sometimes companies will really pick at you. I think she just personally didn't want to mess with me because of that. I'm going to be real about it. Her tone on the phone, she was talking to me like I was a criminal. Like I really did something wrong. And, I mean, in reality, I charged some store-bought cards, some gift cards, and ran it up to about $700 and got caught. You know, dumb kid stuff that I shouldn't have been doing. Looking back on it, I mean, I'd smack the crap out of myself. You know, the older me would. Hindsight 2020, right? But anyway, you're going to get companies that are going to dig into your past. Some may judge you, some may not. Now, I only know about Western Express, you know, having a lot of leniency on that kind of stuff. I don't know about any other company. People like to joke on Swift, but Swift is a great company, man. It's a big company. They have tons of accounts, tons of contracts, a bunch of dedicated lanes. I mean, the company I currently work for right now, it's not a lot of dedicated lanes, you know, which is the reason why I have to, you know, find something else that's going to work for my family, because right now I'm not getting home enough. Keep that in mind too. When you're brand new, you're going to have to hit the road. You're going to have to hit the road, whether you like it or not. You know, you got to get your whiskers, as they say on the railroad. You got to put your time in, man. You can't just jump out here and get exactly what you want. You have to get some experience before these companies start opening up to you. And I'm gonna be real about it. About a year in, that's when you can start shopping for real. And I know a lot of guys will see this video and be like, man, no, you need about this amount of time, that amount of time. From what I've been seeing, as far as me shopping for a job, a lot of these places only want a year. Some want 6 months. And when I started, a lot of companies weren't looking to take me because I only had my driving school behind me. Just being honest about it. Now, the school I went to, they line you up with a company before you leave, but you have to go directly to that company so they can train you. And I guess it works out for the company because they train you how they want you to drive. They acclimate you with a company being brand new and fresh to the world of trucking. They, you know, they want you because they figure, hey, if we get them in here and make them feel like this is the best thing happening, then they'll stay. But I knew better than that because I had friends that had been doing trucking longer than, you know, the trainer I was with. So I knew there was money out there to get. I just focused on what would work best for me in that moment, and USX was that, because I figured that they get me the experience I need. They're a reputable company, and the cent per mile they were offering at the time was more than what any other company I was looking at was offering me. I was looking at 35 cents, 34, 36, 37. I mean, I was in the 30s with other companies, but when I started with at USX I did start at 38. Yep, 38. I think it was the highest at the time that I could get, because I heard 36, 37, 35. I'm like, I'm gonna go with 38, and then I end up getting bumped up to 48 on a dollar account. So when you're brand new, man, you got to start off at a low rate, unless you become an owner op out the gate. But then you have to deal with companies not knowing who you are. You need at least 2 years experience in this game before a lot of these carriers will let you roll for them. Like the C.H. Robinsons and stuff like that. Lease purchase wise, you could jump head first into it for sure. But I wouldn't advise it for a brand new driver. And here's my reason why. Because you don't have an idea what is a good load when you first jump into it. You have no idea what is a good paying load, what is a good rate. It's going to take you a couple years before you get acclimated with what you should be paid for your experience. Now, if you jump into a brand new, you're not going to know. They'll have you running little Mickey Mouse loads, and then that's why you see a lot of guys on this YouTube bad mouthing lease purchase. Oh, it didn't work, they screwed me over, they took the truck, I couldn't pay it, I had to quit, because they jumped head first into it, not keeping in mind that you have to take care of your taxes, you have to put money back. There's a lot involved in it. Yeah, it sounds like a big check when they talk to you in that office, but in reality you have deductions. So I wouldn't advise going lease purchase out the gate. Now, you can do it if you want, but good luck. I haven't heard a lot of success stories of people getting their license, joining a company, lease purchase, a month later, and 4 years later they own a truck. I haven't heard that story yet. And if you have, let me know, but I haven't. In reality, man, there's no perfect company. Some are going to offer you bonuses, which I'm going to keep it real with you guys. It's BS. The reason why I say that is because the bonus that they're giving you, you can make over time. You can just make that money over time, just driving. You can make that with another company over time, just driving. Now, it might seem like a lick, but in reality, a lot of these companies don't let you access that money until 6 months in. Like JB Hunt, for instance, they offered me a $3,000 bonus to join with Intermodal. And that was one of the things they pushed when I said I didn't want to take the offer. Well, we're giving you a $3,000 bonus, and you get like $250 here and some other amount she mentioned after a certain amount of time that you're there. I don't remember right now. I have to pull it up to see exactly what the structure was on the $3,000. But I wasn't going to see $1,000 until 6 months in. And mind you, that is taxed. Yep. Most companies are going to tax the bonus that they're giving you to save them on the back end. Now, Waste Management, they did give me a tax-free bonus that I wasn't able to touch because I quit too soon. But then again, I was only making $28.50 an hour. And right now I'm waiting on 10 Roads to hit me back with a dedicated lane for 36 or better an hour. You see what I'm saying? Like, you can make money elsewhere. And mind you, when I joined Waste Management, I had a couple years under my belt already. So it wasn't like I was brand new to the game. And they still only paid me $28.50. Actually, when I first came in to do the interview, they offered me like 25 something. Like $25.75, and I said, no, that's not going to work. Because at the time I was working for a guy that was an owner op. Well, I ain't gonna say. I guess you could say owner op. He didn't drive the trucks, but he had 2 trucks. His cousin drove one, I drove the other. He was paying me more than what Waste Management was offering at that moment. But then when she said $28.50, I said, okay, that's more. But it just depends on what you want to do, man. Find you a company, stick with it, you know, get your experience by the year in, and then go shopping. I say get yourself a year experience under your belt with whatever company. Company hopping, I know I've done it personally on this channel. Sorry about that. Someone decided to call me in the middle of my video. I had to block the call. Scammers, man. But anyway, company hopping, man. You've seen me do it. But I mean, I started at USX. I then went to a dollar account within USX. I left them. I went to JB Hunt. Then I came back to USX to the dollar account again because of the bonus. I told you them companies get you with the bonus. They were giving me, I think it was $250 extra a week at the time. The bonus was insane at the time. I forgot what it was. I think it was like $10,000 or $15,000 or something like that. And it was over a course of 2 years or something like that. But anyway, I just remember that they gave me a fat bonus, but I quit. I gave up the bonus to go to Variant, then back to JB Hunt, and then from JB Hunt, where did I go right after JB Hunt? I went to Waste Management, and then from Waste Management I went to Owner Op, and then from the Owner Op to RTI. Now that's not a lot of moving around, you know. You got USX, Variant, JB Hunt, Waste Management, Owner Op, RTI. That's 6 companies I've been with, and I got I'm working on 4 years experience right now. So 3 years going on 4 years experience right now. Now, that's not too bad. You'll hear some guys that be like, well, I've been with 20 different companies. Jesus. Man, just stick with a company, man, like I said before, and get your experience. And I mean, if after a year, you know, you save up enough money, if you're fortunate enough to save up enough bread and buy your truck, do that. Also, get your endorsements while you can. I made the mistake of waiting until just now to get my endorsements, which I can do because I'm lease purchase, so I can take time off to do that. But get your endorsements out the gate, because that opens up a lot more doors. You know, hazmat, tankers, you know, doubles, triples. Get everything under your belt. Now, you don't need no endorsement for flatbed. You know, you can jump straight into that. You can get with a good company named TMC and do that. I almost joined them a couple years back. I decided not to because I didn't want to have to strap and tarp, do what these guys are doing. I didn't want to do that. So, yeah, there's no magical formula to get you into a perfect company. I don't have it for you. You can watch my previous videos, use that as a starting point, or go to other companies. I say other companies. Go to other YouTubers and check out their videos and see what they're saying. Also, use YouTube as a tool. I know it sounds silly, but honestly, YouTube will tell you a lot. Heck, you could damn near build a car without even ever touching a tool in your life from YouTube. So get on the tube, man, and look the company up. Google them, you know, see the reviews. Now, don't let the reviews be misleading, because 9 times out of 10, and you guys know this is how it works, you go to a restaurant, you get bad service, you're going to review it. You go to a restaurant, you get great service, you're probably going to leave and move on with the rest of your night or your day. You're not even going to, see what I'm saying? So keep that in mind. There's going to be a lot more negative than positive about companies. I saw that with JB Hunt, and I mean, I had my own experience with them, but that was because of a particular person that works there. It wasn't the company itself. The company itself took care of me. They just don't pay enough right now, man. Just being honest, they just don't pay enough. But man, that's all I got to say about that. So, Block Life Vlogs, aka the Truck and Block. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the thumbs up notification bell. Does not cost you a thing. Comment down below, interact with me, I interact back. If you don't like my videos, please hit the dislike.